Hello, today I'm going to cover counting. Counting can be pretty difficult if you're not used to it. The one thing I do recommend is that you have is a metronome. This marks your tempo. So something like this is really beneficial if you want to learn to count and understand rhythm. Anyways, that's at 120, so let's begin. This is tempo, or it'd be like this, is at 120. I'll cover whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, and 16th note. So whole, and these are measures. Half, half, half. And I'm just filling them in as I go. I'm trying to make this quick, so and then 16th or 8th notes look something like that. And that repeats. And 16th note looks something like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that covers this, just 4, 2. So how many notes are in a measure for 4, 4? Once again, the bottom note is a quarter note and it gets 4 counts. The 4 stands for quarter. If you just put that into like 1/4, but it says 4 time. So a quarter note gets 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the way you typically count is with your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that has a quarter note sound to it. And then you can just start counting in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And I'll cover the whole note. Whole note gets 4 beats, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that repeats. Half note gets 2 beats. Or it holds for 2 beats and then holds for 2 beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just covered. An eighth note gets, there's 8 beats in a note, or 8 beats in a measure. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. I seem to be off, but I'm not sure why. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 these 16 notes fly by. There's 16 notes in a 4 measure. So we'll do with that. It goes 1 in it. So this is different. To count eighth notes, you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And 16th notes, it goes 1 E and 2 2E and 3E and 4 and so on. So it goes 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. And that covers tempo, counting. Counting is very crucial because the tempo of a song kind of depicts the emotion that you're trying to drive. There's different let's see, there's different labels for the speeds and tempos, but I'll probably go over that at a different time. And when you get good, you can start composing your own notes. So you just start throwing random notes and you can start playing to them. And the unique thing with 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and is that you can add different ones. Like there's one and then there's 2E and there is 2E there is one so there's one and there's one E and then one and there's one E. So I'll cover 1E. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, and 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And 1E, 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 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and so it goes 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1E and a 2E or 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 1 and a 2E and 1. So if I do them all in one measure, it'd go 1 and a 1E, 1 and a 1E and 1 a 1E, 1 and a 1E on, it'll go 1 and a 2E and 3 4E. So something like that. So that explains tempo. And when you get good enough, you can kind of just go with the beat and just come up with your own. And that's pretty much sums it up for counting. Thank you for listening. Bye.